All right, we'll kick it off first with Adam Teicher. Go ahead, Adam.
Oh man, Adam put y'all on hold.
Adam got us on mute. All right, we'll come back to you, Adam. Go Pete Sweeney.
Hey, Jerick, just curious, why do you think that you and Patrick have had such a knack for the short passing game so far?
I'll probably just say just because of success. Last year towards the end, Pat start, checking down more than he was before. And not just to me, but, just in general. And, it just comes along, in practice with that trust, him knowing where the back is going to be. And, it was me, Pop, Clyde, just being available and, making positive gains off of it. So, that's all it is, whatever it takes to keep the chains going, keep those positive plays and yards going and, come away with scores.
Let's go back to Adam. I think you're there. Go ahead, Adam.
Yeah. Hey, Jerick, how you doing?
Doing good. How you doing today?
Good. It seems like you've had a good feel for a passing game, probably since you came into the league. Just wonder, how did you feel like you developed that that feel you have for the passing game? Brad, I'll have a second question as well.
Like you said, since I came into the league, it's kind of been, the thing how I kind of been used. In Minnesota, I was blessed to, play under Coach North Turner. That was really my introduction into the passing game. So, being able to be in his offense, learn from him and kind of fill space and, such things like that. And then, going to San Fran with Kyle, it's kind of the same simulation, different play calling, but, the same thing. And then coming here with Coach Reed and, just keep piggybacking off of each other. So, I probably just, contributed to all, three of my coaches that I've had. And, how to use me. And, of course, if you're being used in a certain role, you get comfortable and develop things of that nature in that role. So that's all I would say. I would just say it's credited to the coaches that I've had and, being in those systems and, learning the playbook and, being able to, not dictate, but, fill space and, become available for the quarterback.
Okay. Now you were a quarterback in college. I know you didn't throw the ball a lot there, but do you feel like that helped you once you got to the NFL in terms of the passing game?
Yeah, definitely. That's not a traditional offense. That's a true option. But as far as understanding defenses and things of that nature, definitely, playing quarterback in college definitely helped me come into the league. Defense is definitely more complex in the league than college. And coverages as well. But, just game planning in that role and, knowing what everybody's doing and knowing defenses and, things like that definitely has helped me.
Let's go next to Matt McMullen. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Jerick. The offense this year has been fun to watch when all of you guys can score at really any time. 10 different players have caught a pass for you guys this year, yourself included. How much fun is it to be part of this offense where everyone's a threat to score at any time?
It's been a lot of fun. When you got a lot of guys who contribute, you got a lot of guys who, step in and, become new contributors, it's hard for, defensive coordinators to plan for that. And especially when you have success. And, that's the credibility to the coaches, Coach Reed, EB, all the whole coaching staff. And then, Pat, just, dishing the ball out to different guys and, different guys making plays and having success and make it easy on each other. And when you play collectively like that as a unit and, you come away with positives, it makes it hard for people to stop.
Let's go next to Nate Taylor. Go ahead, Nate.
Hey, Jerick, appreciate you filling in for Coach for us today. I have two questions. My first question, Jerick, is just how much pride do you take in pass protection? And then on a simpler question, just why are you good at it?
You asked me that question, so I know you see me at pass pro.
Uh-huh.
Sure. I take a lot of pride in it. It first started, when I came out for the draft and the Senior Bowl, I really didn't know what pass protection was. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never done it. I've never traditionally played a running back. So, after, taking some L's in the Senior Bowl one-on-ones and then getting into the league and, being a rookie and, going through one-on-ones and, trying to understand, pass protection calls and, going through that whole learning curve and, physically messing up and getting yelled at and, stuff like that. it's something that I definitely took pride in. And, credit to, my running back coach I had when I first got into the league, Curb, he told me, that's one thing that'll keep you around for a long time. You got a lot of great backs. Everybody can, run the ball, things of that nature. But, pass pro is definitely something that's difficult, especially when you got, great linebackers in the league like NFL. So it's definitely something that, I work at, day in, day out. I take pride in it. And, I'm little, so I got little man syndrome when it comes to stuff like that. But it's definitely something that I hone in on and I definitely like. And, it's fun, man, working with the O-line, man, those guys, they make it easy. And, we go back and forth, man. It's a collective effort.
Let's go next to Matt Derrick. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Jerick. You've been a starter in the league and you've been part of a running back by committee. When you're in that committee and, it's a couple of different guys getting the ball, how is the preparation and staying sharp different for you? And how have the three of you guys, even with Ronald, four of you guys, been able to, really make this room work this year?
Like you said, obviously it's different when you're by committee and then a starter. But I'm going on year 9, and you got to approach every game as if you're the starter. That's just got to be your mindset, and that's what makes it easier. Being in the committee. Obviously, it's a share amongst the backs who are in the room, but each and every one of us have to have that mindset that we're preparing as a starter because as you've seen this year, everybody's had their strides, and you never really know. Whose game is going to be. And like I said before, with everybody contributing to the catching game, it's hard to plan. One game might be Pop, one game might be Clyde, one game might be me. But it's definitely been easy for us as a group to hone in those things because we work so good as a collective unit. I said it all throughout camp. We pushing each other to be better. Not just in camp, but it's something that's continued forward. And I think it's showing, when that person gets their number called, they've risen to the occasion. And it's just a contest to, our coach, Greg Lewis, and then, everybody in the room, knowing the situation and, when the numbers called, being available and being ready to make a play. And it showed.
So we got 2 more. We'll go Todd and then Aaron. Go ahead, Todd.
Hey, Jerick, yesterday Juju got hurt on that play with the helmets collide. You were right there next to it. One of the first guys to wave the medical crew out there. Can you just take me through emotionally what you're seeing there on the helmet to helmet when you watch the replays and your guy is down on the ground and kind of like, I guess, the deal you guys make with yourselves that you're going to go out there and do this game that something like that can happen on?
It's an unfortunate play. And, Pat said it out there, all through training camp, they're giving us these tutorials and videos, the new rules and what they're trying to take away from the game and, things of that nature. So, I feel like on that part, the refs, they got to do their job as well. But, for whatever reason, we didn't get the penalty, whatever, we can't change it now. But, you never want to see not just your teammate, but anybody, that down on the field in that type of form of fashion. So, I think everybody took that to heart on our team. Juju, he's a new guy, but, the energy that he's brought, the plays that he's made, coming in year 1, different offense, and just, being a spark for us and being the player that he is, everybody definitely took, Juju's one of the leaders, man. He's outspoken, every day, he's clowning, but he comes to work. So he definitely has that respect amongst everybody in the building. So to see him down like that is something that, we definitely didn't want to see. So, in that moment, all we could do was, give him help and make sure that he was good. And then, after that, you kind of feel we already was playing with a chip on our shoulders, but you could feel the wave take another leap, like, all right, that's what this is. All right, we got to come together and we got to really battle for real now. So, that's all it was. But, he's doing better. And, I'm glad that it wasn't, something more serious than what it was.
We'll last to Aaron Ladd. Go ahead, Aaron.
Hey, appreciate the time here. I would just ask how you evaluate Isaiah's growth kind of from St. Joe up to kind of getting the starting touches these last few games.
Well, I said it back in camp, that, his work ethic and, what he was able to bring as a player stood out. And, like I said before, his number's been called and, it's starting to come to fruition for him. He works extremely hard, and you know, seeing him come in young and you know, being a rookie, you know, going through those rookie learning curves, trying to figure it out, and then up to now, piecing it together and putting it into play. Like I said, it's been amazing, man. It's a contest to, you know, the type of player he is, the type of person he is, how he works, you know, and all that stuff accumulating into one. And you know, everybody's happy to see him have some success. And you know, like I told him, it's just the beginning, man. You know what you could do. Everybody in the building know what you could do. So it's just about, you know, having it and then staying consistent with it. So, you know, we definitely expecting a lot of big things from him.
Jet, appreciate you taking the time. We'll talk to you soon.
Appreciate you.